In this video, we're going to be taking a look at R4-6DO for the Black Series line. This is not an action figure I normally would have ever intended on getting, but when I was getting all the clearance action figures off of Walmart, I happened to see this one as well, and he was $10 even at the time, so I thought, well, I could always use an extra astromech droid for my collection, so went ahead and got him. Because at this time for Black Series, all I have is just the BT1 and then R2 here. It'd be nice to get a third, and this one's a lot more colorful. And just at a quick glance, I think this one might be on the newer astromech droid mold. You can see at a glance he's much larger than R2 here. And he might be a little bit larger than BT. BT is supposed to be a fairly large astromech droid. I have to admit, I really don't know anything about this droid at all. It says he's from the Mandalorian, but from what scenes I have seen of it, I don't recall seeing him at all. But with Navarro under siege by pirates, Grief Karga uses his trusted astromech droid R4-6DO to send a plea for help to New Republic pilot Carson Teva. I do know who Carson Teva is. I know a lot of people want an action figure of him. Let's just go ahead and get this open then. Definitely probably more to scale astromech. Initial glance, I really like this. It's nice to have another astromech with a more cone-shaped dome as well. Very vibrant colors, lots of red and orange. I'm wondering if the panels here do pop out. They seem like they do. Because of all these tools here. Interesting, he pops up like that. Assume for the extra leg here. It's all popping out. I had to spend a few extra minutes to try and get these panels open. It was kind of tricky. And take a toothpick to try and pry them open. Quite as easy as it was for R2 here. And each of these extra arms are a separate accessory. Well, R2's is just part of the tooling. And I don't think it really matters all four of these arms, specifically where you put them. You can even put them in this third slot here if you wanted to. And then you have these two slots that open up on the front here, but it doesn't really look like they're meant for anything. It's just something that opens up. And then for the third leg here, I think this might be something you just pry out. Yeah. Seems to be what it is. No wheels at the bottom. All three here. And it just clicks into place. Though it's not the most leveled. Seems to be a problem with a lot of the astromech droids that Hasbro makes. It's really about the best you can get. Overall, I'm happy with this droid. As far as the mold and the tooling is concerned, it's pretty good. I don't think it's definitive quite yet still. Is it better than the R2-D2? I imagine a lot of people would say it is. You can definitely tell the size difference. It's probably much more in proportion. But as far as the fluidness of all the parts, I would still say it has a little bit of work to go. Dr. Afford is standing there. Let's see how he compares to BT. And you can see the huge difference between the two. And I think BT is a larger astromech droid usually. It'd have to be with all these parts he has. But he's good for what he is. Would I recommend it for your collection? I would if you're a big fan of astromechs and you want some more droids for your collection. I wouldn't pay an outrageous price for this. I think this was going for $24.99 or even $27.99 originally. Definitely not worth that price, but for $10, I think it was worth it. And as far as I know, I think the prices are consistently staying fairly below retail for this. So at the time of this video, if you're wanting one for your collection, it's time to get online and find one. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for plenty more reviews in the future. There will always be more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate all your support. And check out some of the links in the description if you haven't done so already. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.